Tracy Morgan wants his last name back, Tammy Roman calls out Tahiri Jose, and Chris Rock is fighting the mob. All that and more on today's Hip Hollywood Daily Hype. Tahiri Jose and rapper Vado made headlines and jaws drop after the reality couple got into a physical altercation on Marriage Boot Camp. Initial clips circulated of Vado choking Tahiri after an unprovoked outburst. When the full episode of the fight finally aired, fans got a full picture of what led up to the physical assault. This included a scene where Vado was sitting at a kitchen table and Tahiri threw 2 apples at his head.
She's crazy.
I don't give a Now Tammy Roman is chiming in. On her Bonnet Chronicles podcast, Tammy said Tahiri needs to be held accountable for her actions as well.
Don't think that I am condoning domestic violence, because I do not. I am a survivor of DV, okay? But I also feel that people need to take accountability in those situations. If you are a female that puts your hands on a man first, you cannot count on the fact that he has been raised to not hit your ass back. And if he does hit you back, God forbid, to me, I feel like that's a fight.
Tammy goes on to define a true victim of domestic violence as someone who doesn't initiate a fight.
I'm talking about if you initiate some you're going to get what you get, and that's unfortunate. But you have to take accountability.
Roman had a similar stance regarding Evelyn Lozada and Chad Ochocinco's domestic violence altercation. Curious if you guys agree with Tammy's definition of a true victim. The divorce drama between Tracy Morgan and his soon-to-be ex-wife is heating up. As previously reported, Megan Walliver Morgan filed for divorce late last month, citing irreconcilable differences. Walliver also said she has inadequate means of support for herself and the couple's 7-year-old daughter Maven, and wants alimony, child support, and primary custody of the girl. Morgan has now filed his answer asking for joint custody of their daughter, that both sides pay child support, and that Megan revert to her maiden name. Tracy also revealed he and Meg were having problems for more than 6 months, and those differences had caused a breakdown in their marriage. Since the split, Megan has moved out of their $8 million mansion into a $1.7 million home. Morgan has agreed that their property and assets be split according to the prenup, and that the agreement should dictate alimony payments. And speaking of comedians and drama, fans are about to see Chris Rock like they've never seen him before. And no, we're not talking about those cornrows. If you didn't know, Rock is slated to star in the new season of Fargo for FX. The comedian will be putting all jokes aside to play the head of a black crime family for season 4 of the series.
Can I just skip to the chase?
Fargo was initially slated to air in April, but was pushed back due to the coronavirus pandemic. FX has announced that the series will premiere on September 27th, and the remaining 2 episodes will resume filming in the next 2 weeks in Chicago. I'm not really sold on Chris as a gangster, but I certainly will tune in to check him out. All right, guys, that's our daily hype. You be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel and our Roku channel, and follow us on Facebook and Twitter. For HipHollywood.com, I'm Jasmine Simpkins.